Hi, I'm Joe Andruzzi, former Patriot, three-time Super Bowl champion, and cancer survivor. I am proud to be the co-founder, along with my wife Jennifer, of the Joe Andruzzi Foundation. We started the foundation in 2008 after my own battle with non-Hodgkin's Burkitt's lymphoma in 2007. Nobody plans for cancer. No one saves up for the financial stress that comes along with the diagnosis. But when cancer hits, everyday life doesn't stop. The rent, the mortgage is still due, the lights have to stay on, the gas to get to treatment, and the food to put on your table. That's where JAF comes in. Our mission is simple, but powerful. We're here to provide real help right when it's needed most, by covering everyday household expenses, like rent, mortgage, utilities, groceries, and transportation. We help patients focus on their health, not their bills. We support patients of any age, any cancer, who are in active treatment throughout New England. And today, more than 100 hospitals and cancer centers turn to us as a trusted resource when their patients need financial relief. Because we believe that no one should have to choose between fighting cancer and affording everyday life. Now I want you to meet someone who's experienced that support firsthand.
My husband and I met back, 2013, I think. We got married in June of 2022. Dan's in the military. He's in the Air Force National Guard, so we went down to pilot training in Mississippi. We got pregnant and we decided to have the baby up here. Dan was back in pilot school. I was here living alone, 7 months pregnant. I felt a lump in my breast, so I got it checked out, and 1 week of living here, I was able to say that I had breast cancer.
I'll never forget that phone call. I immediately knew something was wrong. I was in the middle of military training. You know, I almost had to pinch myself. Is this real? Is she really saying these words? It was very obviously shocking. And then I just kind of went into I guess fight or flight mode.
You never know what's gonna happen in life, but you never expect a cancer diagnosis. And when it turns your entire world upside down, especially when you're welcoming your first baby into the world, you just don't think it's ever gonna happen to you. We were gearing up for a new baby, so we were planning for that financial burden. We also had just moved and we planned for that financial burden, but when I got diagnosed with cancer, everything turned upside down and we didn't know what to plan for or what to do. It really helped to have our social worker from our cancer center come up to us and say, hey, here's an organization that's going to be really helpful to you. The Joe Andruzzi Foundation was able to support us. We were just so grateful to have the food grant and our car insurance paid for. It just let us take a deep breath out.
You know, getting those bills taken care of and not having to worry about that obviously freed us up to focus on what was important, and that was getting Nicole healthy and learning how to become new parents, really.
When people like JAF come in, it's just that one less stressor that you have to have on your shoulders. You're already carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders when you're going through cancer. I just basically want to say thank you, and that this really does help tremendously. Sorry. Things can get really hard, and cancer makes you really realize what's important, especially having a baby through it all. For us to not worry about the money was tremendous. So I just want to say thank you.
We were so glad to help Nicole and her family during such a difficult time. Her story is powerful, but sadly, it's not unique. There are thousands of patients just like Nicole, parents, siblings, neighbors, friends, facing one of the greatest challenges of their lives, At the Joe Andruzzi Foundation, we're committed to being there for them, today, tomorrow, and for as long as we're needed. With the support of donors and partners like you, we can continue to provide immediate, direct relief to those who need it most. Every gift made to JAF is carefully stewarded because we know how much it matters. Sadly, cancer touches everyone, but together we can help lighten the burden. Thank you for joining us in our mission. God bless.